We need water. What would life be like without water? Water is one of the most important substances on Earth. Without water, drink we would die. About 70% of our body weight is water. People have lived for a month or more without food. But no one can live for more than 3 or 4 days without water. How do we use water? We wash many things with water. We use water to flush the toilet. The foods we eat have water in them, and all our drinks are largely water. We also use water to cook many of our foods, animals, plants, and water. Animals and plants need water to live. Some simple plants and animals are 99% water. Plants take up water from the soil through their roots. The animals that provide us with meat, milk, and eggs need large amounts of clean water to drink. Water is also home to millions of plants and animals, including one of our most important foods, fish, crops, and irrigation. Farmers all around the world need water for the crops. In some places, where there is not much rain and the land is dry, farmers bring water to their fields. The water is carried to the fields in pipes and ditches from rivers, lakes, and wells. This special kind of watering is called irrigation. Some crops need more water to grow than others. Rice and cotton, for example, can be grown only in countries that are very hot and which also have lots of rain. How does industry use water? In some industries, water is used to cool the moving parts of machinery or hot substances. Water is used to help produce most of our electricity. All power stations that burn fuels use water too. Make steam to turn the machines that produce electricity in hydroelectric power stations. The water of fast-flowing rivers is used to turn the machines that produce electricity. Water is used to make many of the things we see or use every day, making cement, concrete. Steel and paper uses huge quantities of water. Water is also used to make many kinds of food. Activities. 1. Keep a diary of all the ways you use water during a whole week. Examples include washing your hands, flushing the toilet, and watering plants. Record your results on a spreadsheet. B. Discuss your results with your class. How could you use less water? 2. Imagine you're going to a far-away planet. There is no water on the planet, so you will have to take supplies with you. Draw or write about what you will need water for. 3. How is water used for people to enjoy themselves? In your area, make a list of the places where water is used for leisure activities. Draw pictures to show the different places. Water everywhere. Look at a globe or the map of the world on page 61. How much of the Earth do you think is covered by water? Oceans. There is water in the oceans. What are the 5 great oceans? The largest ocean in the world is the Pacific Ocean. It covers about 1/3 of the surface of the Earth, and its average depth is over 4,000 meters. All the oceans are connected to each other. This means that their waters are mixed together. Seas. In addition to the oceans, there are seas. Some of these, such as the Arabian Sea and the Sargasso Sea, are parts of oceans. The largest of the world's seas is the South China Sea. Other seas are surrounded by land on the continent and so are separate from the oceans. The Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, and Black Sea are all on continents. Although the Mediterranean does have a narrow opening into the Atlantic Ocean. How many seas can you find on a world map? The water in the oceans and seas is always salty. Some of this salt has come from volcanoes under the sea, but most of it is dissolved from rocks on land. Fresh water, where else besides oceans and seas? Is there water in the world? Most of the water we need for drinking, washing, cooking, and growing plants comes from lakes and rivers. This is called fresh water. It is not salty like sea water. Some fresh water is found in the form of ice. Ice can be found on the tops of high mountains. Sometimes the ice flows down the mountainside like a slow-moving river. Such rivers of ice are called glaciers. Did you know that there are huge quantities of fresh water under the ground every time it rains? Some of the rainwater soaks into the ground and through tiny cracks in rocks. Sometimes the water flows as an underground river. There is also a small proportion of the world's water in the air. Some of it we can see as clouds, but much of it is the invisible gas called water vapor. Activities. 1. Here is a map quiz. Use an atlas to help you to answer the questions. What is the name of the ocean off the west coast of the British Isles, France and Portugal? B. What is the name of the sea between Britain and Ireland? C. What is the name of the sea between Japan and North Korea? D. What is the name of the ocean to the east of Africa? E. Find 3 seas which have colors in their names. F. Which oceans and seas would a ship cross if it sailed from Sydney, Australia to London, England? By the shortest route. 2. Make a sketch plan of your school and its grounds. Walk around the school and mark on your plan all the places where water moves, including any taps, gutters and downpipes. 3. Use an atlas to find 5 countries with a very high rainfall and 5 countries with a very low rainfall. Compare your results with those of your classmates. The water supply. What do we need clean water for? In 1 year, the average family of 4 uses about 210,000 liters of water, enough to fill 4 large tanker lorries to overflowing. If we are to stay healthy, this water has to be clean and safe to use. Where does our water come from? All the water we use comes from rain or snow in winter. Many people in the world still have to collect their water from a stream or well. However, in places where there are lots of people, such as in towns and cities, local streams and wells cannot provide enough water for the population. Water has to be transported from lakes, rivers, or reservoirs further away. A reservoir is a large artificial lake made by building a dam across a river wherever possible. Reservoirs are built higher up in hills or mountains where they are filled by water from clean rivers and streams. This reservoir is in the Welsh Mountains. Water treatment. Do you know how water is cleaned? Where is it cleaned in your area? Sewage. Used water from homes, schools and factories is normally passed through big pipes called sewers. 2. Sewage works for cleaning. The cleaned up water may then be returned to a river or pumped into the sea. Activities. If a bucket holds 10 liters of water, how many buckets of water a day does the average family of 4 use? How many buckets full does it use in a year? 2. How many taps do you have in your home? Count hot and cold taps separately. B. How would you manage if there was no hot water in your home? C. What problems would you face if there were no taps in your home or in your street? 3. What is the difference between sewage and a sewer? Write a sentence or 2 about each word to show you know what it means. B. Use reference books or the internet to help you find out how dirty water is cleaned at a sewage works. Draw a flow chart. See how is sewage in the sea harmful? 4. Mix a little soil with water in a plastic jug to make the water dirty. Experiment to find the best material for filtering the dirty water to make it clean.